Kota is becoming suicide capital of India. As a student of sociology, how do you explain it?
What is this cultural lag and how is it visible in urban Bihar?
असहयोग आंदोलन, नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट, क्या डिफरेंस था दोनों में?
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
sir.
Sonal. Have your seat.
Thank you, sir.
Introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is Sonal Singh. I belong to Bhojpur district of Bihar. I have completed my schooling initially from two places majorly, one Patna and Jaipur. Thereafter, I did electronics and communication engineering. And afterwards, I started to prepare for the Union Public Service Commission examination. However, I could not appear for the interview as of now. And thereafter, I appeared for 67th BPSC and have got the opportunity to appear in the interview this time. My interest lies in watching socially relevant movies and web series. Apart from that, I also like to listen to and sing at times devotional songs.
You have mentioned that you come from Bhojpur district. Which area of Bhojpur district?
Sir, Jagdishpur.
Jagdishpur is a very, very famous historical place and you are a student of sociology. Some social engineering is also going on there.
Yes, sir.
What exactly is the social map?
So it's about the caste politics that's based there. So the Rajputs majorly occupy the area and therefore there's this entire debate over the reservations, etc.
And that is MLA constituency as well.
Sorry?
MLA constituency, Jagdishpur.
Yes, sir.
Which party is represented as MLA there?
So I'm sorry, sir, I'm not aware.
CPI ML. Who is your MLA? You don't know your MLA?
No, sir, I don't know.
How long you went there?
Sir, I actually have not went there for a long time.
Quite long time.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I stay at Patna.
Okay, fine. So why did you choose sociology as a subject? You have done BTech, electronics and computer engineering.
Yes.
What attracted you to sociology subject?
Sir, firstly, it was not available as an optional for CSE examination, neither for the CCE BPSC examination. And the second reason was that I like to study subjects in areas like family, kinship, marriage, caste, religion. So these things are something which we are surrounded with very often. Therefore, I like to read about it. Apart from that, it was also a pragmatic decision because there's availability of material for this particular optional, and this was the reason I chose.
What is the folklore there prevailing in Jagdishpur and surrounding area about Babu Kunwar Singh?
So folklore, so he belonged to the Rajput Parmar Ujjaini Rajput clan, and he is famous for the 1857 revolt that took place, and he had reclaimed the entire area of Jagdishpur, Ara, etc. So this is the reason why he is famous.
Is there any museum in Jagdishpur?
Yes, sir. I
Preserve
think
his memories?
There is some museum, and I guess there's a college also in the Bhojpur district.
Okay.
On his name.
Is there some university after him, after his name?
There's a college. I guess it must be a university. I am not sure.
Okay. Fine. Kota, you have stayed in Jaipur, Rajasthan. Kota is becoming suicide capital of India. As a student of sociology, how do you explain it?
So there are multiple factors behind this. One is the societal and the parental pressure that the students are not able to handle. Apart from that, the competition has risen manyfold in the past few years, past few decades. So this is also one of the reasons why they are not able to cope up with the increasing competition. The peer pressure is also very high. The kind of alienation or seclusion that they feel because they leave their homes and there's this entire environment of competition over there. So these are the reasons why.
Can we take the help of Durkheim to explain this phenomenon?
Yes, sir, we can explain. Sir, Durkheim had actually talked about two forces of integration and of regulation. So the integration gets weakened in places like Kota because they leave their home. And apart from that, the regulation is not that high because they are secluded at places. There's nobody to keep an oversight or a check over the students over there.
So should the government of Bihar try to develop this kind of hubs within Bihar, because large number of students from Bihar are actually going to Kota?
Yes, sir, they must actually.
It's a kind of failure of the government of Bihar that they have failed to groom education hub in Bihar.
So to an extent, the educational levels in Bihar are poor. Apart from that, the thing is that the coaching industry flourishes at some particular places. And in Bihar, Patna is developing as one of the centers, but it has not been able to pace up to that level to an extent at present.
So if, let's say, you are appointed Education Minister of Bihar, what measures you would take so as to groom the coaching industry in Bihar, not necessarily Patna, maybe Muzaffarpur, Vaishali, Bhagalpur?
So first of all, there's a need to bring forward the investments over there. The zeal for investments and putting up industries or capitalism, etc., is very low in Bihar because of various factors like poverty, the factors like low skills and literacy gap, etc. So these are the reasons. So if we work on these fronts, if we improve the skills, if we improve on the literacy levels in the state, then that would rise eventually. Apart from that, investments has to be brought. The government should consider crowding in. For example, if the government could itself take initiatives to bring forward, for example, there's a Hajj Bhavan in Patna, which provides free coaching institutions, free guidance for these kinds of examinations. So such initiatives can be taken at entire state level. So that could help.
Thank you.
Can you tell me what is this cultural lag and how is it visible in urban Bihar?
Ma'am, cultural lag was a theory given by Oscar Lewis, and he basically said that the material culture actually progresses very fast, but the non-material culture takes time to pace up. And if we talk about the in context of Bihar, then it very much is applicable in context of Bihar as well. For example, we see that the infrastructural development, though lacking in Bihar, but is picking pace. But if we talk about the factors like caste, for example, there's a lot of prevalence of honor killing, etc., happening in Bihar even today, despite all the progress it's making. So this is one prominent example of cultural lag.
Okay, Sonal, good. What is this looking glass self theory?
So, ma'am, I'm not able to recall the exact sociologist, but it's about how we perceive ourselves in the mirror or in the society. So that's how we perceive, how the society perceives us, more or less makes us believe in our capabilities, etc.
Good. What is guilt trap?
Ma'am, can I guess?
Yes, sure.
For example, if I do something that is not socially acceptable or something, so I might just think that I am guilty of that particular thing, and I might entrap myself in that situation and keep thinking about it. So okay. I'm not sure, but this might
no problem. What is glass ceiling?
So, ma'am, glass ceiling is a phenomena which is invisible. However, this prevents the growth. So if mostly it is talked about in context of women, females, and it's said that there's an invisible glass ceiling which do not allow women to grow beyond a particular level in organizations.
Good. Sonal, there are many women scientists behind our successful Chandrayaan-3 mission.
Yes.
Can you name some of them?
I'm sorry, but lately one of the scientists, she was actually the orator over there. She was giving the countdown and she had died. I'm sorry, I couldn't recall her name.
Okay. How many GI tags are there in Bihar?
Ma'am, I don't know the exact figure, but there are some 7-8 GI tags accorded to different things.
Singing is your hobby, right? Can you tell me some famous music gharanas of Bihar? What is a music gharana and some famous music gharanas of Bihar?
I'm sorry, I actually listen to devotional songs at times. That too I've actually started while preparing for this examination to keep myself.
Okay, my final question. Sonal, you have heard about Saat Nishchay Part 2.
Yes, ma'am.
What is it? Can you tell me the slogans of this Saat Nishchay?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this was brought by the government of Bihar in 2020. There are 7 total resolutions. First talks about the female empowerment. The first one talks about youth empowerment. Bihar 𝐤𝐤 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐥𝐢𝐬 𝐏𝐞𝐳, It's on something on these lines. The second is सशक्त महिला, सक्षम महिला. The third is about स्वच्छ शहर, विकसित शहर. The fourth is about स्वच्छ गांव, समृद्ध गांव. The fifth one is regarding हर खेत को सिंचाई के लिए पानी. The sixth one, I guess, is about improving the communication standards over there, सुलभ संपर्कता. And the seventh one is about bettering the health conditions in the state.
Okay, good, Sonal. Thank you, sir.
सोनल जी, आपने जो प्रेफरेंस ऑर्डर भरा होगा उसमें
sir.
क्या है प्रेफरेंस ऑर्डर आपका टॉप 3 में?
Sir, Bihar Administrative Service, second is Bihar Police Service, and the third one is Bihar Education Service.
ओके. OTT प्लेटफॉर्म जो है उसमें जिस तरह से विमेंस को प्रेजेंट किया जा रहा है,
जी सर.
उससे विमेन को लेके एक सिनेरियो क्रिएट हो रहा है. आप सोशलॉजी आपका सब्जेक्ट है, आप क्या देखती हैं फ्यूचर? OTT क्या देगा फीमेल्स को? पॉजिटिव क्या रहेगा और नेगेटिव क्या रहेगा? थोड़ा सा इसको ब्रीफ करिए.
सर, एक चीज़ तो ये है कि जो फिल्म्स हिस्टोरिकली बनती आई हैं वहाँ पर देयर इज़ एन एलिमेंट ऑफ नेपोटिज्म एंड फेवरेटिज्म. सो द एक्चुअल टैलेंट डू नॉट रियली कम अप दैट ऑफन इन दोज इंडस्ट्रीज. हावेवर जब हम OTT प्लेटफॉर्म की बात करें तो वहाँ पर फीमेल्स का जो एक टैलेंट है वो बहुत ज़्यादा उभर कर आ रहा है. फॉर एग्जांपल रिसेंटली ही सुष्मिता सेन, उनकी मूवी आई है, उनकी वेब सीरीज़ आई है ताली बजाऊंगी नहीं बजवाऊंगी. तो उनको जिस तरीके से वहाँ पे डिपिक्ट किया गया है, सो शी इज़ वन ऑफ द फाइनेस्ट एक्ट्रेसेस आई बिलीव इन इंडिया, एंड शी हैज़ नॉट गॉट दैट अपॉर्चुनिटी इन द फिल्म इंडस्ट्री. सो on that aspect the OTT platforms are helping women. However, there are issues like because वहाँ पे OTT platforms में सिनेमाटोग्राफी जो एक्ट है वो एग्जैक्टली ओवरऑल बेसिस पे अप्लाई नहीं होता है, या फिर जो कॉपीराइट एक्ट्स हैं वो पूरी तरीके से वहाँ पे एप्लीकेबल नहीं है. तो इस कारण से ऑब्ससीनिटी जैसे कंटेंट जो है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा प्रेवलेंट है, देखने को मिलता है हमको. तो इस कारण से विमेन का एक जो रिप्रेजेंटेशन जिस तरीके का हो सकता है उसके जगह कुछ फ्लिप साइड्स भी हमको देखने को मिल रहे हैं. सो दीज आर सम ऑफ.
अच्छा, इनका जो टीनेजर्स पे क्या इफेक्ट पड़ रहा होगा, आप क्या सेंस करते हैं इस बात को लेकर कि टीनेजर्स पे क्या इफेक्ट आ रहा है इस तरह के OTT में, जिस तरह से एक तरह से खुलापन दिखाया जा रहा है, अब्यूजिंग वर्ड्स भी उसमें इस्तेमाल किए जा रहे हैं, है ना, थोड़ा सा उसमें ओपन भी चीज़ें काफ़ी कुछ हैं. तो टीनेजर्स को लेके आपको क्या लगता है कि कहाँ तक जायज़ है?
सर, दोनों एस्पेक्ट्स हैं. एक वाइड वैरायटी ऑफ एरेना में हमको मूवीज़ वेब सीरीज़ देखने को मिल रही हैं. तो एट द कंफर्ट ऑफ होम, क्योंकि इंटरनेट रिवोल्यूशन आया है इंडिया में, डिजिटल रिवोल्यूशन आया है इंडिया में, तो इस कारण से एक जो स्कोप और पर्सपेक्टिव है वो काफ़ी वाइडन हो रहा है. लेकिन जिस तरीके की वल्गैरिटी या फिर जिस तरीके की अब्यूजिव वर्ड्स वगैरह यूज़ किए जा रहे हैं वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट तो करेगा टीनेजर्स पे स्पेशली. तो इस चीज़ को कंटेंट रेगुलेशन करने की बहुत ज़रूरत है, जिसके लिए गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया काफ़ी इनिशिएटिव्स भी ले रही है. हावेवर अभी तक सिनेमेटोग्राफी एक्ट में कम्प्लीटली ओवरसाइट नहीं मिला है, तो उसके लिए.
अभी आपने सुष्मिता सेन जी का नाम लिया.
जी सर.
ये मिस यूनिवर्स रही हैं या मिस वर्ल्ड रही हैं?
सर, मिस यूनिवर्स रही हैं.
ईयर बता पाएंगे कब की हैं ये?
1990s में, 1994 समवेयर.
ओके,
आई एम नॉट श्योर.
ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. आपने खिलाफत मूवमेंट का नाम सुना है?
जी सर.
असहयोग आंदोलन, नॉन कोऑपरेशन मूवमेंट, क्या डिफरेंस था दोनों में?
सर, नॉन कोऑपरेशन मूवमेंट गांधी जी लीड कर रहे थे, कांग्रेस बेसिकली जो इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस थे वो लीड कर रही थी. खिलाफत मूवमेंट में मेन जो इशू था वो जो सर टर्की में जो तख्ता पलट हुआ था एक तरीके से, जो ब्रिटिश एम्पायर ने वहाँ पर ऑक्यूपेंसी करी थी, तो उस कारण से वहाँ पर इस इश्यू को उठाते हुए जो कैलिफेट थे उनको रीइंस्टेट करने के लिए खिलाफत मूवमेंट की शुरुआत करी गई थी. तो ये एक मेजर लाइन ऑफ डिफरेंस है. हावेवर बिकॉज गांधी जी ने इंसिस्ट किया कि हमको खिलाफत मूवमेंट को नॉन कोऑपरेशन मूवमेंट के साथ जोड़ देना चाहिए, तो NCM में हमको.
अच्छा, एक छोटा सा प्रश्न आपसे और, कि गांधी जी ने चौरी चौरा घटना हुई है ना, और गांधी जी ने मूवमेंट को वापस ले लिया, विड्रॉ कर लिया. अगर मूवमेंट विड्रॉ ना किया जाता, है ना, कंटिन्यूटी बनी रहती, तो आपके हिसाब से गांधी जी का डिसीजन उस समय सही था या मूवमेंट को कंटिन्यू रखा जा सकता था?
सर, उस जगह पे जाकर के डिसीजन अभी अगर हम रेट्रोस्पेक्ट में, हाइंडसाइट में देखें तो हम तो अपनी तरफ से कोई भी निर्णय ले सकते हैं, लेकिन क्योंकि गांधी जी को उस समय ये सही लगा, उन्होंने ऐसा किया। मेजर बात ये है कि क्या इंडियन जो साइड था, जो कॉन्ग्लोमरेशन था, वो उस पूरे ब्रिटिश आर्मी को फेस करने के लिए उस समय तैयार था। तो मेरा मानना है कि उस समय तो हम तैयार नहीं थे, तो ये एक तरीके से सही डिसीजन था।
गुड सर।
Sonal, recently the bill which was passed by both the houses of parliament, women reservation bill, has got the presidential signature.
Yes, sir.
So it has become an act.
Yes, sir.
Which articles of the constitutions are going to be amended under the provisions of this act?
Which articles?
Which articles of the Constitution of India will stand amended under the provisions of this act?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not able to recall it exactly.
Okay. And who introduced this bill in the parliament?
Sir, Mr. Amit Shah.
You are making a guess?
Yes, sir. I'm making a guess.
No, it's wrong.
I'm sorry,
Somebody
sir.
else introduced it.
I've not seen the parliamentary proceedings.
Okay. And what percent of seats have been reserved under this act?
The 33%.
Is it written 33%?
Yes, sir. 1/3 reservation.
1/3 is written. Is 1/3 equal to 33%?
No, not exactly, but 33% reservation.
Okay. What is Shaheed Smarak in Patna?
Shaheed Smarak, sir, it's near the Secretariat. 7 students were martyred during the Quit India movement, so it's there to commemorate.
Do you remember the date?
It was sometime in August. I'm not able to, maybe 8th August of 1942.
Okay. It's not 8 August, but August is correct. Okay, what is Shatabdi Smriti Stambh in Patna?
Shatabdi, sir, can I make a guess? I'm not able to recall it exactly. Sir, it was related to the centenary of the Legislative Assembly of Bihar.
When the centenary is celebrated?
Sir, it was established in 1923 or something. I'm sorry, sir.
Okay. The CM with the smallest tenure.
CM with?
The smallest period of rule.
In Bihar.
Bihar.
So it was pre-independence.
No, after independence.
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay. The first non-Congress CM in Bihar.
Non-Congress CM, sir, Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav.
Much before him.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. My final question. Which are the important tribes in Bhojpur area?
In Bhojpur? Sir, Bhojpur is not much dominated by tribal population.
Okay, in Bihar.
So in Bihar, there are tribes like the Santals, the Hos and the Mundas. Apart from that, there's an Oraon community.
This is Bihar, that Bihar in which Jharkhand was a part.
Yes, sir.
But after that, the Bihar which is left here is having different configuration.
No, sir. The Bhagalpur region, the Jamui region, these regions still have Oraon and...
Yeah, Santals are there.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard about Tharu tribe?
Yes, sir. I've heard about them.
What is their number in Bihar?
I'm not aware, sir.
In which area Tharus are found?
The Tharus must be found in the northern region of Bihar because they are majorly hill-based tribes.
Okay. Bhojpur dialect is Bhojpuri. Can you tell a sentence or two in Bhojpuri?
Yes, sir. Shall I introduce myself?
Introduce yourself.
सर, हमारा नाम सोनल सिंह बा। हम 67वां BPSC के इंटरव्यू के मॉक खतराइजा उपस्थित बानी। रउआ सभे के देख करके हम बहुत प्रसन्न बानी।
Okay, nice talking to you, Sonal. Your interview over. You can.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Come, Sonal, have your seat.
Thank you, sir.
How do you rate your performance today here?
Sir, average, somewhere around average.
On a scale of 10, how many points you think you have
Maybe
scored?
6 or 7.
7. So that means you have deducted 3 marks from your own score. Why? Which are the lacuna you have discovered?
Sir, the factual details of Bihar, I'm very poor at it, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I've not brushed up, I've not revised, so that may be one of the reasons.
Fine. See, this is about personality test. Your factual knowledge was tested in PT and mains. But of course, if you are equipped with more and more facts, particularly those which are relevant from the perspective of your native place, the Bhojpur, etc. Particularly as a student of sociology, the sociological dimension of the fact should also be important. But overall, you carried yourself very impressively throughout in last 20-25 minutes time. Be it your entry, your greetings, your sitting posture, your facial expression was pleasant as we suggest, and your reception of the question, your mental alertness, you looked attentive and you remain attentive.
Yes.
You gathered the questions well, you formulated your answers properly. Wherever the theoretical understanding was expected, you did display that understanding. That was good. And sometimes you were lured to speak something which you should have avoided. For example, I think you need to develop clarity. Durkheim did explain suicides in urban capitalist system, and he did explain it with respect to what you have explained about the students.
Quota suicides.
That people feel isolated, melancholy life, stress, etc. there. But this is about the people who are called householders, those who are bothered about bread and butter issues, not about students. So you need to be more careful. That I am not suggesting that your explanation is rejected, but pay closer attention to that. That is it really a very plausible explanation?
Okay.
But overall, you carried it well. It was not a misfire kind of thing, but it could have been more impressive if you could have imported some other theories to explain.
So, but it was asked to explain by Durkheim's theory.
Durkheim's. So you could have made a qualified statement that though Durkheim's
I could have used another names as well.
Durkheim's theory is used in this particular context.
Yes, sir.
But in this educational hub context, we can import the other kind of thing. But overall, your explanation was good. That means your analytical skills are good. Your flow of language is also good. Your understanding and command of language is good. Factual details, of course, you are missing. You are expected to know more about Bhojpur, know more about your own place. The village is become now township, Jagdishpur. Many more things.
Yes.
For example, there are many stories are associated with Jagdishpur, which are called subaltern stories.
Yes, sir.
And further more details about the 1857 revolt, the details, they can go into that.
Yes, sir.
Recently, Chief Minister, that is just 2 years ago, Chief Minister inaugurated a modern museum of Babu Kunwar Singh in Jagdishpur. So you are expected to be aware of this development. So invest some time to know your own district, your own place. It's sociological dimension. And Shahid Smarak was fine. You could almost closely trace it. It was not 8th August. 8th August was the date when the resolution Quit India was adopted.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And it was implemented in 9th August morning. And all the big leaders were arrested on 9th of August. In protest against that arrest, people had assembled on 11th August.
Okay.
Under the leadership of Babu Anugrah Narayan Singh, who was also arrested.
Yes, sir.
So then these students from BN College and Miller School and all these schools assembled, numbering more than 6,000. 7 of them were martyred. So you may also be invited to tell the name of the DM who ordered the firing. Maybe.
Taylor. William Taylor, I guess.
Yeah. And Shatabdi Smriti Sam was fine. 2021-22. Because Vidhan Sabha building was inaugurated on 1921. And first non-Congress CM was Mr. Mahamaya Prasad Sinha.
Yes, sir.
1967. So look at the list of CMs,
yes.
List of governors, speakers also. The first speaker particularly before independence and after independence.
Yes, sir.
So maybe these facts can help you earn some crony points.
Yes.
Okay, do you have any other doubt or question where we should put some light?
So it's about the optional and the EC. I mean, are they going to go deeper into the technical aspects of electronics and communication?
Maybe, but once you see, they are not in a cross-examination mode or quarrelsome mode.
Yes.
Once you surrender, so that's I have studied it long back, 5 years gap is there, and in the meantime I was preparing entirely there with this sociology subject, so I've forgotten most part of it. Then they'll be expecting that as a student of general studies, you should be aware of the new terms and the new technologies which are associated there.
Yes, sir.
And maybe lithium reserve, pricing issue, and what are the alternative raw material for electronic goods industry, what is national policy for electronics industry, Bihar government, etc. Those things you may be expected. So pay a little time and attention to that.
Yes.
Any other?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nice talking to you. Your interview is over.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.